Hey, what's up YouTube? Dom, the smartphone guy, coming back at you with another video, and tonight we're going to take a look at a fantastic little toy drone from a company called Hollystone. This is the Night Elven. So Hollystone, very popular company on Amazon when it comes to toy drones. In fact, this drone right here is the #3 selling drone on Amazon when it comes to toy drones. However, it's not this one, it's actually the HS170. This is the HS170G. The HS170 is called the Predator. That one's the #3 selling drone on Amazon when it comes to toy drones. So let's go ahead and talk about why this thing is so popular. So this is a little drone. It is very, very tiny, but this thing really can move. Now this will work indoors and outdoors. You can actually fly in some pretty decent winds because of how fast it can cut through the wind, and because it's really so small. So anyways, this is the drone itself, very, very tiny. This is the battery it comes with. This is a little 350 milliamp hour battery. You can pick up a bunch of spares if you want for about 20 bucks. You can get like 5 of them plus a charging hub. So if you want to fly this a whole lot more, you can of course do that. This thing gets around, I would say, 6 to 8 minutes of battery life. So you're going to fly through that battery pretty quick, and that's pretty normal for a little drone like this, especially with that 350 milliamp hour battery. So you also get some instructions. The instructions are very well written, easy to follow, and then of course you get the transmitter. Now the transmitter is actually the biggest difference between the Predator and this one, the Night Elven, and I think really honestly this is the only difference. So this one uses 4 AA batteries. It does not come with those, but as far as the transmitter goes, it's really nice. We have a power button, so we'll go ahead and turn it on. Now if I hit throttle up and throttle down, technically it's acting like it's pairing, but of course I don't even have the battery in the drone. So this is of course our throttle up, throttle down, our yaw to the left, yaw to the right, typical flying modes. And then we have our speed. So speed, there's actually 3 speed modes. On speed 1, that's for beginners, but on speed 3, this thing really can cut through the air quite fast. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that in just a little bit. So this button actually does absolutely nothing. It's there for, I have no idea why. We have a 1-hit kill, so that's going to, if you hit that one, it's literally just going to drop right out of the air. So that's like if you're in danger, if you're running into something, go ahead and hit that and it'll drop right out. Then we do have a flip button, so it will do some 360 flips. So if you just hit that, tap it, and then you can hit up, that's going to make it flip backwards. If you hit down, it's going to make it flip forward, left and right flips. So it does 4 different flips as far as I can tell. And then we have our start and stop. So that's a 1-key start. That's going to start the engines, and then you can go ahead and hit up, throttle up in order to lift it up in the air. And then we do have a headless mode. So headless mode is going to make it so it doesn't matter what your orientation is. This will always be back, forward, left, and right. So it does do some beeping in headless mode. So it's a little bit of an annoyance, but it is available in case you kind of lose your orientation with the drone. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other things you get with the package. So you do get a screwdriver, you get 4 extra props, and then a prop removal tool. And then it does say here that if you write them a review on Amazon, they'll send you a free battery. So kind of cool. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at this thing in action. Alright, so we got the drone all charged up and ready to go. It is right back there. It's the one that is blinking. So we're going to go ahead and pair it up with the controller. So to turn the controller on, we're just going to hit this button right here. You can hear that beep there. And now I'm just going to hit the throttle up, throttle down, and it's blinking, as you can see right back there. And now it's all paired up, so I can go ahead and hit start. That's going to start the engines, and then once I throttle up, it'll go ahead and fly up into the air. So let's go ahead and see what all this thing has to do. Alright, so we're going to throttle up, get it going up in the air. Alright, so you can see there is kind of an altitude hold here. We'll back it up a little bit so you can see it a little better. There we go. So it does have altitude hold built into it, but it doesn't have any sensors on the bottom, so not really sure what it's using to get altitude hold, but it does a fairly good job. Alright, let's go ahead and move it over. Alright, so this is on speed 1. So on speed 1 we'll go back and forward. So you can see the speed's not particularly fast. We'll go left and right with it. Alright, so now I'm going to drop it down a little bit, And while we're in speed 1, go ahead and do a flip. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the flip button and then any direction. So let me get it back just a little bit. Flip, and so it does really good flips. Pretty much stays right in place when it's doing its flips. So we'll do one more. We'll do a forward flip this time. So we'll go back just a little bit and hit forward. And there we go. Whoops. Alright, so it does a decent job. It kind of struggles a little bit once you do a flip. It kind of throws it off just a little bit. So let's do one more flip real quick, and we will flip to the right here. Alright, there's a little bit of altitude with that flip as well. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn around. You can see the yaw rate. This is on speed 1 again. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit the speed button up here. So that's this top left button. And you can see the speed difference now, so we'll bring it a little bit closer. And speed changes a little bit. It's pretty fast. In speed 2, you can actually use it outdoors in a decent amount of wind, maybe like 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. On speed 2, it does okay. And once you get it on speed 3, we'll go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and check out the yaw rate on speed 2. Alright, so pretty fast. Definitely a lot faster. Back it up just a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and turn it on to speed 3. So now it's really going to move. It's going to zip now. Oop. Forward, backward, whoa. And that's what happens when you crash it. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and pair it back up and get it back up in the air real quick. Alright, so once it's crashed, you're just going to hit throttle up, throttle down again, and hit the start, and get it right back up there. Alright, so now I'm on speed 3 again, so we're moving pretty quick, as you can see there. And one thing I do really like is the lights on the back. So the lights on the back are red, lights on the front are white, so it's really easy to tell the difference between the front and the back. Right now it's kind of drifting just a little bit backwards, so yeah, it's doing a little bit of drifting towards me. So anyways, let's go ahead and do one more quick flip. There we go. So really good indoor drone, moves really fast. On speed 3, I should mention that at speed 3, you can really move this thing. This thing will easily go through some pretty good winds on speed 3. I can get it into like 10-15 mile an hour winds with no problem, because it cuts through that wind pretty well. Alright, so let's go ahead and test out the one key stop real quick. So I'm going to try to land it on the table that we started it on. It's going to be hard. There's a real small landing spot there, so that's not going to work. Let's try it one more time. So I'm going to hit the stop button right up here. Hey, not too bad. Landed it right there. So, well, can't get it. There we go. All right. So, anyways, a great little drone. You can use this both indoor and outdoor. This is the follow-up to the Predator. This is the HS170G, also known as the Night Elven. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.